What an performance from केरला ब्लास्टर्स। बहुत ही शानदार परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर केरला ब्लास्टर्स की मैं कहूँगा। एंड it was hard earned points, the 3 points that they earned, and that has taken them to third position in the ISL league table. So hello guys, I'm your host Rishabh, aka Football Geek. So in today's live we are going to analyze Kerala Blasters versus East Bengal, and the game got over. Kerala Blasters won the game by 1-0 only. Only one goal difference, and obviously, in the last few moments, it was looking that Kerala Blasters are at the back foot, and yes, East Bengal got their opportunities but couldn't actually capitalize on them and couldn't use them perfectly. While Kerala Blasters had only one opportunity, which turned into the goal, I would say, because apart from that, there were not many threatening chances or clear chances for Kerala Blasters. It came in the end when Luna was there along with Pereira Dias, and Luna tried to pass it to Pereira Dias, but there was a brilliant interception from Saurav. So Kerala Blasters have won the game. Really happy for them. They are back in the top four. Too many injury issues. First it was COVID. Then after that they suffered so many injuries. And today we saw completely different defensive line for them. There was Sepovic, Sandeep, Bijoy, and Sanjeev Stalin. So it was completely new backline, and still they managed to keep a clean sheet. I know SC East Bengal's attack is not that good. It's not that threatening, and the link up play is not that good, and the build up from the back just ends in the midfield and doesn't go too far. But today, at some points, we saw that they were creating well, and few opportunities were really good. I think Kerala Blasters fans should say thank you to Franz Sota because he had clear chance and he should have scored there. And SC East Bengal could have taken 1 point from here, but it was a poor finish from Sota, I would say, because he was right up there, open chance, one on one. The defender you have beaten, you just have to finish it at the back of the post. Such a big goal post is there, and he still uh, kicked it out of the goal. So brilliant performance from Kerala Blasters. Pratik, hi bro, how are you? Coming to Kerala Blasters attack, I would say. Today is still in comparison to last game. We could see the link up. Pereira Diaz was brilliant. I loved his performance. The way in the second half he dropped back and that created a space for Luna on the right wing. It was brilliant performance and very hard-working performance from Pereira Diaz. And Vasquez with his cheeky little tricks there impressed us in the forward line, and Sahal was good as well from the left wing. He won two interceptions, and that was brilliant interceptions that he won. And he was good, I would say. Sahal was good. He did his work. Couldn't get the goal, but still, Kerala Blasters won. That's the main point, and they got 3 points. Uh, Goal celebration is awesome. Yes, I will be making reel on that soon. Happy Valentine's Day, bro. So coming to the game, Kerala Blasters did their work, and in first half it was not that good, but in the second half, 48th minute, I think Sepovic scored the header, and the other players, there were three players marking Sepovic, and he still scored because the height difference was so much. Like there was, I think Rafiq was marking him at that point of time, and Rafiq's height and Sepovic height, there is so much difference. You can't mark him. There should be somebody else who should have marked him, but still he scored and brilliant header from him, and it helped Kerala Blasters in winning 3 points because it was the only goal in this game. Kerala Blasters had one or two opportunities here and there, but they couldn't capitalize on them. And SC East Bengal, there were two opportunities. One was that Fransota opportunity, and the other one was from Perisevic, who took a brilliant volley, but it was directly towards Gill, and he saved that. So Amazing performance, Pushpa celebration, Kathe Galle De. Brilliant, brilliant celebration from Sipovic, I would say. First he did Shivalli dance and after that he did Kathe Galle De. And so it was brilliant. Hi Rahul. Third kit is awesome of KBFC. I know, man. I know. I wanted to buy that kit, but that was out of stock, so I had to buy this one. But that kit, I loved it, and it looks so good on the field with like 11 players together. Amazing, amazing kit and amazing performance from Kerala Blasters. I know it wasn't perfect performance from Kerala Blasters, and it wasn't the performance that we saw few days back from Kerala Blasters, the way they link up and before COVID hit them, the performance that they had a brilliant run of wins. So that was different gameplay. The link up was really well. Still, that link up is not working, and the reason behind that is so many changes in the team, so many injuries. So obviously, you have to make changes, and you have to make sure that the substitutions that have come or the replacements that have come for the injured players, they fit in well and your team looks good on the field. And Kerala Blasters look decent, I would say. Yes, SC East Bengal kept pressure throughout the game, and that's what SC East Bengal is for, I would say, because SC East Bengal, they know they are out, but the way they are playing, they are still creating problems for the other teams. The way they were passing in the first half, the passing was so good. They were keeping the ball, but it's just that the build up play from midfield to the attack that is not happening from East Bengal, and they are finding it difficult there. I don't feel Franz Ota is that amazing player, to be honest, because I know they signed him recently, and I think it was just panic buy from them, panic loan deal, because they needed somebody in the midfield. And I think he was really, really poor today in the finishing. Also, we saw it. He should have scored that. There is no doubt in that. But I would say his poor performance. We could see in the finishing as well. Throughout the game, he didn't look that good. I would say Amarjeet was decent and Perosevic was threatening as well, but they couldn't get a lot of balls to Perosevic. And whenever he got the ball, he created something and he tried to score. The first half opportunity that Pavan missed, I think, brilliant, brilliant. First of all, dribbling, the walk over, step over from Perosevic, और वहाँ पे बहुत बहुत अच्छा that step over that he did, he completely destroyed the defender of Kerala Blasters. I think there was Sanjeev Stalin there. And after that, he played brilliant ball. It was right. You just have to put a small touch, and that could have been a goal for SC East Bengal. But Pavan missed it, and I think that was just poor finishing. And that has been the problem of East Bengal throughout this season. East Bengal didn't actually look that strong in attack, I would say, throughout this season. Yes, they have scored, but the goals they have scored those lucky goals. And today, the defensive line of Kerala Blasters, although there were new faces there, they performed really well, I would say. They performed brilliantly and they kept themselves in the game. Brilliant performance from Bijoy. Sandeep kept going ahead, kept coming back. Brilliant performance in from the wing. Sanjeev, here and there, one or two decisions you can say were not good, but apart from that, he did his job brilliantly. And Sipovic was obviously the hero of the match because the way he kept this defensive line is strong, being the leader there in the defense, keeping sure that SC East Bengal don't score, and along with that, scoring that brilliant goal, the winning goal. So I would say that Perosovic, yes, he was really good, Sipovic. Paswan miss easy goal. Yes, man, that was so easy, bro. Like I think you could have scored Pratik. That was that easy goal, and he just literally had to put little touch on that ball. He could have scored there, and as East Bengal could have been in lead in the first half itself, because in the first half Kerala Blasters were not that threatening, and as East Bengal were doing decent job, and they created the most threatening chance. That was that Paswan, I think. Yeah, Paswan chance, and I think he missed it. He assist Bengal would be saying that that could have turned the game for us, because if you take early lead in the game and if you take the first lead, it's easy for you to stay back and defend then. But if you go behind, then it's really difficult to catch up and score, because the other team will go a little bit more defensive and they will try to clear the ball and just make sure that there is no creation and no chance of scoring. So brilliant performance from the defensive line of Kerala Blasters. But yes, the front line of SC East Bengal did help them, and I think Kerala Blasters should say thank you to them, because there were two clear chances. One was that Paswan chances, one was this France Ota chance, and I think both those chances should have been a goal, and Kerala Blasters could have been in trouble. We wouldn't have seen them in the top four. भाई फोर न्यू टीम आएगा क्या नेक्स्ट सीजन? कौन से टीम हो सकते हैं? भाई आई डाउट फोर न्यू टीम्स आएंगे, बट एटलीस्ट टू माइट कम. एंड पीपल आर सेइंग दैट दिल्ली इज फॉर श्योर. I don't know if Gujarat or some other team might come in, because Gujarat recently came into IPL as well. So maybe there is someone from Gujarat who wants to enter. But Delhi, there is possibly high chance that Delhi team we might see in ISL next season. But four teams, I really doubt. I don't see that four teams are going to come in ISL next season, because there will be promotion thing and relegation thing starting with I League as well. So I don't think they will bring four teams. And obviously, if four teams will come, they have to keep more matches and they have to make league longer, which will be difficult for them because of IPL. And that's the reason I think they might get only two teams. And even if they get two teams, I think it will be a great decision, and a great decision towards the improvement of Indian football, for the growth of Indian football. It will be a very big decision and very positive decision for the Indian football, because अगर यहाँ पर ये दो टीम्स आ जाती हैं, it will change the dynamics of the league, and the league will be more competitive for sure, because more teams means more competition, more matches. So it will be great decision. I hope they take it, and I hope to see more teams and more matches in the next ISL season. He was top scorer of Kolkata Football League. Oh, Pratik, thank you for that information. Still, even after being the top scorer of that league, how could he miss that chance, man? Like, that was such an easy chance, and I think he should have scored that for sure. Uh, and he just missed a brilliant chance for his team, and for his team to get something from this game, because they worked really hard. We saw in this game how much SC East Bengal were working, the players, how much effort they put in the first half. I would say both the teams were equal. They didn't create a lot, I know, but not even Kerala Blasters didn't create a lot. I know while going front ahead towards the goal, Kerala Blasters were looking good, but they didn't create threatening chances in the first half. And SC East Bengal also didn't, but they created that pass one chance, and Paswan missed that opportunity. So bad finishing from SC East Bengal. I would say they could have won even 3 points here, because those two opportunities that came from them, they should have been goals, and they should have scored two easy goals today. But we have seen that Kerala, SC East Bengal have been in difficulty throughout this season, and we knew before the season as well that SC East Bengal are going to have a tough season, because uh, of their management and everything. So obviously, the team is not that settled. The team bonding is not that strong. But since Mario Rivera has come in, we have seen that SC East Bengal are not giving up. They still go in game and give their best and create troubles for the other teams. And I think they were good today. They were not bad at all, and they should have won the game. If we do see the chances that both the teams got in this game, Kerala Blasters didn't really get that many threatening chances, and SC East Bengal got those two chances, which should have been converted into the goals. Every club felt ups and downs, but Man United feels downs only. Pratik, I can understand that because I am an Man United fan, and since I have been supporting them since 2012-13, I think Sir Alex last won the league, and after that it was just downfall. I didn't really see them going up. So yeah, it's sad to see that. But hopefully we can see the rise of SC East Bengal soon, and the management solves their issues, because if they don't solve, the team will keep struggling, and it doesn't make sense to have a team like SC East Bengal who will come every season, decide their players and team in the last 2 3 days without pre-season, and just play in the ISL, and not even competitive. You already said one coach had an interim manager, new coach came, and under new coach they are doing decent performance, and I hope that they stick to Mario Rivera and stick with him in order to keep their chances little better than this season in the next season, because in the next season if they really want to show us how the old East Bengal used to be, the successful East Bengal, the fans of East Bengal who want to see their club in the old manner, the way they were, the very successful club, the one of the oldest clubs of Indian football. And hopefully we can see that in ISL as well, and that will make the Kolkata derby more interesting. And even there are rumors that the next season of ISL might be home and away, and the fans will get to see their teams in their cities. So that will be a great decision, and a big motivation for players, because they will be able to get out and perform in front of the spectators, their fans, and even for fans, like fans want to see their players in the stadium. I am craving to see Bengaluru FC in Kantirba Stadium and see Sunil Chhetri scoring in front of me. So obviously, we are waiting for that, and hopefully, if that is happening, we can see the Kolkata Derby, the biggest derby in Asia, I would say. So hopefully, we can see that. We can see the actual ATK Mohun Bagan and SC East Bengal fans in the stadium. So for that, SC East Bengal have to sort out their management issues, and the team right now, like with so much effort, like they didn't even have good manager in starting. The way they were playing, it was very poor. Then Renedy Singh came in, he did decent job. After that, Mario Rivera came in, and he is doing his job. And it's just that the team is not that strong. And when you didn't have preseason, if you are buying new players in almost half of the season, more than half of the season is over, he won't be able to settle up in the team that easily. And that's what happening with them, because France Ota, he came in recently, he didn't get a lot of time to gel up with the players and build that good bonding with them. And we could see on the pitch he was not that good, and even his finishing wasn't that good, because you don't really have confidence. But coming back to Kerala Blasters, I would say Chancho got last 10 12 minutes, and I think he was decent. But hopefully we can see him scoring. I'm really wishing all the best, because I want to see him scoring for Bhutan people, because they have been putting a lot of pressure. They have been putting comments everywhere, and I understand, because he's the only player who's playing in ISL, and it's really big for their country. So hopefully we can see Chancho scoring soon. Uh, I'm Man City fan. Pratik, you are my rival from today. No one is good in passing except FC Goa in ISL. What is the price of stadium fee? I never went to stadium. Okay, Pratik. So first of all, you are City fan. I am already your rival from today. So like, be aware of me. By the way, FC Goa, yes, I think FC Goa passed really well, and one of the reasons why FC Goa's passing is so good, because they had such a long preseason and almost similar team what they had last year. They didn't have a lot of changes. Yes, Igor Angulo left, but still Aram is not playing, and Otis is playing, and we saw that in the starting they also had issues, but right now the way they are playing, the gameplay they have, the playing strategy and the gameplay they follow, it is about a lot of passing, and right now they are passing really well. Hopefully, tomorrow against ATK Mohun Bagan, they can produce a good performance and make things difficult for ATK Mohun Bagan. Because if ATK Mohun Bagan win tomorrow, they will be on top of the league, and it will be easy for ATK Mohun Bagan to win the ISL League Shield. So hopefully FC Goa can make it difficult, but right now it's not sure whether the game will go on tomorrow because FC Goa had 5 to 6 positive players, a total of 7 members, I think, and out of that, 5 were players. So I really don't know if they can put up a team tomorrow, and will it be safe to play against ATK Mohun Bagan because today only your players have tested positive. So we don't know if the match will go on, but I would say uh, a speedy recovery to all the FC Goa players. First of all, I hope you get well soon. I know the time is tough, and hopefully you can get well soon and perform for your team. What is the price of stadium fee, bro? So the West Block Blues, which is the main part of Bengaluru fans, and the main set of fans where fans sit, it is 700 rupees. Last time when I went before COVID, it was 700 rupees. Now I don't know if they have changed that price. Sometimes it's 700, sometimes it's 500. So it keeps changing, and it's really tough to get West Block Blues ticket because the fans, there are so many fans in West Block Blues, and half of the time, or like mostly, if you are lucky, then only you get the ticket. Otherwise, it's always full. Your background has changed. Connecting culture, you put a lot of uh, attention. Thank you so much. Yes, I am in different room for few days. A few guests have come in, so हाँ, अब जब गेस्ट आते हैं तो घर में सबसे छोटा जो होता है उसी को रूम चेंज करना पड़ता है. दैट्स व्हाट हैपेंड विथ मी. Will the next match postpone connecting culture? Uh, we really don't know. It might be because 5 players are positive, and obviously those 5 players were with the other players, and it is very difficult to play without the 5 players. We don't know which 5 players have tested positive, and even if they place a team, it will be uh, tough for ATK Mohun Bagan to play the match because what if the players who are playing from FC Goa, they one of them is positive, and just ATK Mohun Bagan tests positive again, and it will be difficult for ISL. So hopefully it will be postponed, and let's see if they take that decision or they just keep the action going without caring about the player's life, because right now the way it is said and the way it has come out, I think it should be postponed. Let's see what ISL decision. FC Goa is saying HM to डूबे सनम हमको भी तुमको भी ले डूबेंगे. हम तो डूबे सनम. Yes, bro. If I'm going down, I'm going to take you down. That's what SC East Bengal were planning today, because SC East Bengal, the way they were performing, the way they created 2 or 3 threatening chances, or like clear cut chances, I would say, uh, they should have won the game. They should have scored more goals, and maybe this game could have ended in a draw because SC East Bengal had 2 clear chances there. So I'm really frustrated with them in terms of finishing, but I understand that it hasn't been easy for them, so I don't expect a lot from them. And I think it's a good win for Kerala Blasters, and it will surely boost the confidence of Kerala Blasters players, because Kerala Blasters right now, they are struggling since COVID outbreak happened. They have been struggling, and they are not trying finding that same rhythm and same form that they had before COVID hit them. So hopefully they can find it soon. But it will be difficult to get the same set of players which were there on the field then now, because most of the players in the back line of Kerala Blasters are injured. I was really happy to see KP Rahul in the substitution bench. It would have been good if he could get few minutes, but maybe coach didn't want to take that risk. And in the last few moments of this game, as East Bengal were creating chances, they were putting pressure on the defensive line of Kerala Blasters, and maybe that was one of the reasons why he didn't put him, because there was too much intensity in the game in the last few moments. And hopefully we can see him soon on the pitch, because I really want to see him. He's really bright future player for Indian football. So hopefully we can see him more on the pitch. Your prediction for the next Indian El Clasico? Uh, I think 3-1 in favor of ATK Mohun Bagan, because ATK Mohun Bagan are brilliant. That's why, like, there is no comparison between ATK Mohun Bagan and East Bengal right now. So I really don't pay that much attention or say that, yeah, El Clasico, Indian El Clasico, because it hasn't been the derby we used to see in I League, that these two teams when they used to play, because back then things were different for SC East Bengal. They had different set of players, proper management, no issues in their club, and now the things have turned upside down. Just baat badal gaye, dunya badal gayi types ho gaya hai. So hopefully things can be fine with SC East Bengal, and then we can see a proper derby that we are waiting to see in the ISL, because in the ISL we haven't really seen the proper derby yet, because both the teams don't match the level of each other. AT Mohun Bagan are far superior than SC East Bengal, and there is no comparison between the two teams. In the match of FC Goa Bengaluru, KBFC and SC East Bengal Mohun Bagan, the whole stadium is full. Yes, because it's the culture, bro. It's the culture in these cities. The football culture in these cities is brilliant, and these cities have a lot of football fans who are crazy about their football teams. So we see a lot of football fans there. In Kolkata, though, I would say, even if it's a uh, friendly match or normal match, you would see 50 people standing there and watching that match. I was with Madan Maharaj FC and we had a practice session. After that, we had a practice match, and there were like 50 to 100 people around that stadium watching our match during that day. So it's about the footballing culture in the cities, and hopefully we can see Delhi club in ISL, because that will improve and increase the fan following of Indian football, because it's the center part and there is not a lot of people in Delhi who follow Indian football. They follow mostly European, and if they have a club from their city and stadiums are open for the fans, we can see a lot of people from Delhi moving towards Indian football. Okay, no, bro. Indian El Clasico is KBFC at Camby. Okay. Uh, I don't know, bro, because it depends connecting culture on the teams that are there. I don't know how whether the players who are injured for ATK Mohun Bagan like Mekhu, Bumo, Roy Krishna, will be available for the KBFC game? And for KBFC, I don't know if KBFC defensive line players like Leskovic and Urmi Palm, I don't think he will be fit, and Nishu Kumar Khabra. If these three come in along with Sipovic, I think it will be tough game and it will be very competing game, because the defensive line of Kerala Blasters is quite good, and if they have the three regular defenders who have been defending for them, then it is difficult for the other team. Every Indian busy with IPL auction, but me supporting my club FC Goa and Manchester City. Pratik, brilliant job, and keep supporting Indian football in the same manner, because it needs your support. We can't expect a sport to grow without fans. So obviously we have to support more, and we have to make other people support Indian football and watch Indian football, because the quality is improving for sure, and the competitiveness is improving. There is no doubt about that. We can see in this season right now the top four are not clear at all. Right now, Hyderabad are on top. ATK Mohun Bagan are right behind them, 3 points behind them on second. Then Kerala Blasters are on third with same points as ATK MB, but played more games. I think same 26 points. On fourth, we have Jamshedpur FC, who are also there for the first time in the top four. Uh, uh, and they might finish for the first time in the top four. So let's see if they can do it, because it's been a competitive season, and even Mumbai is there. So Mumbai is also in the top four competition. So these six teams, I think, are in the competition for top four right now. Bengaluru FC, I don't really count them as the top four competitor, because they haven't really performed well this season. In the recent, they had good games. They won around five, I think, out of nine, but that run was ended. Uh, and That game showed the difference between a good team and Bengaluru FC. The chances that Bengaluru FC created were not good, and Bengaluru FC didn't look uh, in I would say in that good performance or like tough competitor. They were not looking in that game, so I don't really count Bengaluru FC as the top four competitor. And I think top like the current six teams. I don't know who are on six. Let me check the ISL table. So ISL table, Bengaluru is on sixth actually. So the five which are there, Hyderabad, ATK Mohun Bagan, Kerala Blasters, Jamshedpur, and Mumbai City. I think these five are the competitors for the top four, and most probably we should see the current top four as the top four. I don't really want Mumbai City in the top four, and it will be a huge blow for them because they haven't really performed well in the last few matches, and they are not looking a great team, I would say, this season. Yesterday also, Odisha FC did have their chances. They created chances, but they couldn't turn into goals. And then Mumbai City scored, and they scored couple of goals, and they kept putting pressure after that. So I think Odisha FC had to blame themselves for yesterday's loss, and Mumbai City shouldn't have won yesterday, because Odisha FC got their opportunities, but in the end, they couldn't capitalize on it, and Mumbai City won the game in the end. But Mumbai City are not looking that impressive to me this season. I think Hyderabad, ATK Mumbai, Kerala Blasters, and Jamshedpur have been brilliant, and I really loved the performances of these four teams, because these four teams didn't really give up. They kept performing, and they didn't really lose too many matches on a streak. They kept losing one or two here and there, but they still kept themselves in good position. And right now, if you see, Jamshedpur can go into second position, because for 14 games they have played, and that is one game less than Kerala Blasters, and they are on 25 points. So let me see the next few fixtures of ISL. And So Jamshedpur are going to play Mumbai City FC on Thursday, and that is going to be a crucial game. If Jamshedpur wins that game, it's over for Mumbai City and Jamshedpur. We will see them in the top four. That's what I think. And Kerala Blasters are playing against ATK Mohun Bagan next game, and it's not going to be an easy game. So hopefully Kerala Blasters injured players who were not there today. Hopefully we can see them in the game against ATK Mohun Bagan, because. That game is quite important. That will decide the race for the top four, the teams for the top four, and that game will play a crucial role in the top four decision this season, because right now Kerala Blasters are on third and second, ATK Mohun Bagan are there, but one game can change everything in this season. IPL for what? Winning Paytm Cup or Vimal Cup or 6-8 team World Cup? Why Mumbai City FC don't have own stadium? They have huge money. Bro, it's not easy to get land in Mumbai, I would say. Maybe that's one of the reasons, but hopefully we can see home stadium of every team in the ISL. Right now, Bengaluru FC also don't have a home stadium. They play in Kantirva, but Kantirva is not a no home stadium for Bengaluru FC. It's an athlete stadium along with football stadium, and there are thousands of cases going against Bengaluru FC because they play when the season is going on. The athletes don't get opportunity to practice in the stadium, so we don't really have home stadium for I think many teams in ISL. So coming back to Kerala Blasters, I think Sepovic was good, and Bijoy, I am impressed with him the way he had performed, the way he was clearing ball and making sure that no threatening chances are created and no threatening chances are there against East Bengal because SC East Bengal can score, but they failed to score. And Kerala Blasters did score, and it was just one goal which created the difference in this game and helped Kerala Blasters in winning three crucial points, I would say, because that got them to third position. And a brilliant celebration from Sepovic, from Pushpa, and we already saw his one of the reels in that manner. And finally, he got a chance to put that celebration on the pitch after scoring that crucial goal for them. Coming back to the screen, guys, if you can see the screen, I'm targeting 50 likes for this video and I'm targeting 1.2k subscribers. Right now, I have 1.15. So, do help me in reaching these targets of mine and helping Football Geek in growing. It will be a help from you. So, hopefully, you can do that. And it's your stadium for Indian football because here you get the best Indian football content. So, do subscribe and do like this live stream because that will help YouTube also in understanding that you like such videos. Coming back to match, I think Kerala Blasters not deserved 3 points, I would say, but it was a decent performance and they did put a lot of hard work in that game, but they didn't dominate the game. It was equal game and anybody could have won. And Kerala Blasters just not capitalizing on their chances. They lost this game, I would say. Connecting culture, sure. I will try to call someone. I have been trying. I will try to call someone for sure soon. Club which have huge fan base, they have to make own stadium for sure. Pratik, I think not only huge fan base. I think anybody and everybody in ISL they should have their proper stadiums of their own team because then only we can see football growing because that stadium can be used for their teams. That stadium can be used by other people, so hopefully we can see more football stadiums. Pushpa's celebration is better than goal. I know, bro. I know. Like that goal was so easy for him because his height is so much. उनकी height इतनी ज़्यादा है in comparison to the other players. Obviously, the Indian players they are nowhere in comparison to his height, and that was an easy goal for them. But that celebration just killed it and made that goal very special. Hopefully, we can see more goals from him and more such celebrations from him and from more players in ISL because I love that Pushpa celebration that is going viral right now, be it in cricket or other sports. A brilliant performance from Kerala Blasters. Not perfect, but decent enough to earn 3 points, and hopefully we can see them in the better position and in better form in the next game because today the passing wasn't that good. The chances created were not that threatening, but it they got somehow those three crucial points. They should thank Fransota and Paswan for sure because those two could have scored goals for SC East Bengal. So I am 6.1 feet and in class 12, but everyone makes fun of me. Hey, bro, don't listen to others. Don't see what others are saying. You are fine. Don't worry. It's okay. Uh, After some time, when you get into college, 6.1, you will just enjoy, bro. I'm telling you. I wish I had your height. So chill. Don't listen to others. I would say, Sayan. जोनाथस का सेलिब्रेशन भी बढ़िया था हाँ भाई जोनाथस का भी बढ़िया था सो गाइज आई थिंक we have to end the analysis here and this live video here. Thank you so much, and thank you for comments and brilliant discussion. I will try to call someone as a guest for discussion in the next game. If tomorrow we are seeing FC Goa and ATK Mohun Bagan, you will see a face on this platform along with me. You have to see my face always, but मेरे साथ आप किसी को देखोगे जरूर. So hopefully I can bring someone, and hopefully tomorrow match is there, and the players are safe. I'm just like praying for that, because right now it doesn't look good. Five players positive in FC Goa. So let's see if the match is going on tomorrow or not. If it is there, you will see me here at 9:30 p.m. So do join me again tomorrow, and do subscribe and do like this live stream if you haven't till now, because this is your stadium for Indian football, and you will get the best Indian football content here. So thank you so much, Pratik, Sayan, Rahul, Connecting Culture, everybody, Shichan, for commenting and for making this discussion amazing. Hopefully, I will see you soon. So good night, and घर पे रहिए, अपना ध्यान रखिए, and be safe.